everyone, my name is Dewi and I want to explain about my final test with the title Displacement and Dissatisfaction in Story The Scarlet Ibis by Jan Hurst. Just watching. Actually, The Scarlet Ibis is a sad story about brotherhood. The story begins from a man who flashed back to his childhood memory about Doodle, his little brother. When he saw the ibis come to the bleeding tree after summer end, at that time, his parents trusted Doodle to the narrator to care and nurturing wherever he goes, even he is not totally like it. Doodle is 5 and cannot walk like others. It makes him ashamed, so he led to practice Doodle to walk not for anything, just for himself, free from his little brother. Very annoying person. After successful made Doodle walk, the narrator wants he can do more, such as run, climb, swim, and fight. Doodle very love his brother, so he always following whatever his brother asking him. The character are brother, mom, and dad, and Doodle. The brother or the speaker or the narrator is a selfish person and unpraised character, which is mean it can be seen in this statement. They didn't know that I did it just for myself. That Doodle walked only because I was ashamed of having a crippled brother. And another statement proved what he said. Shut up! I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to teach you to walk. From the text above, the it control the brother's expression. Mom and dad or their parents are pessimistic person. They already prepared a coffin for Doodle when he was baby. The Scarlet Ibis as a symbolic that the character named Doodle or William Armstrong, which born so red and weakly body. He also very thin than another children. The narrator or speaker can have both evil and good thoughts, but the most dominant is the evil. One time I showed him his casket, telling him how we all believe it he would die. When I made him touch the casket, he screamed, and even when we were outside in the bright sunshine, he clung to me, crying. Mom and dad have pessimistic talk when it comes to Doodle that he can't walk forever. But they didn't even try to teach Doodle to walk before and let brother to carry him. Take Doodle with you, Mom said. Doodle has a pessimistic thought. I cannot walk, brother, he said. The narrator or brother, even though his intentions were bad, he still believed that Doodle would be able to walk someday. Oh yes, you can, Doodle. All you got to do is try. Now come on, and I hold him up once. It seems so hopeless that it is a miracle I didn't give up, but all of us must have something to be proud of, and Doodle had become my something. In this story, I found the theory of Sigmund Freud, that is psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis is a type of therapy that aims to release pent-up or repressed emotion and memorize in or to lead the client to catharsis or healing. The goal of psychoanalysis is to bring what exists at the unconscious and subconscious level up to consciousness. That's why in the begin story, the brothers recall his childhood memories to healing himself of his regretness. Next, the id, ego, and superego. The id at an unconscious level and focus on instinctual drives and desires. When the id more powerful, it drives destructive, aggressive, and violent behavior. Different with superego. The superego is the portion of the mind which is morality and higher principle reside. Actually, there are some of products from unconscious, but in this story, I found the related are displacement and projection. Displacement, the individual satisfies an impulse by acting on a substitute object or person in a socially unacceptable way. For example, releasing frustration directed toward your boss on your spouse instead. Projection, the ego attempts to solve discomfort by attributing the individual's unacceptable thought, feelings, and motives to another person. The narrator or the brother begins from unsatisfied, not expected feeling, then the eros or the id instinct to appears, making the displacement of acts. There is the proof that Doodle was born when I was 7 and was from the start disappointment. He seemed all head with a tiny body that was red and shriveled like an old man's. There is inside me, and with sadness I have seen it in others. A knot of cruelty born by the stream of love. And at times, I was mean to Doodle. One time I showed him his casket, telling him how we all believe it he will die. The ego of brother successful be a projection to Doodle. Like in the beginning story, the brother doesn't like to carrying Doodle, and he was embraced at having a brother who could. So Doodle was 5 years old when I turned 13. I was embraced at having a brother at that age who couldn't walk. So I set out to teach him. Where we were down in old woman's swamp. I'm going to teach you to walk, Doodle, I said. Why? So I won't have to haul you around all the selfish desires from the brother rushed his little brother to unsafety place. The id stakes changes from eros to thanatos. When Doodle success to walk, the brother decided to teach him more than that. He wanted Doodle to run, to row, to swim, and to climb, and to fight too. But Doodle was too tired. He had failed, and we both knew it. And that streak of cruelty within me awakened. I ran as fast as I could, leaving him far behind with a wall of rain dividing us. Soon I could hear his voice no more. Doodle was died by the branch fall because of his brother leaving him. Regarding to this story, a quote from James Hurst, and finally, thank you for watching.